James, I'm confident you'd go out to have dinner with me tonight. You've said no to me 45 times in a row. I'm starting to get tired.
Good evening, Miss Brittany. I'm very sorry, but I'm just an employee working at your father's company. No matter how many times you ask me, I have no other choice but to say no.
Listen, James, because you're working at my father's company, you have to grant his daughter's wish.
That does not make sense.
Plus, we've gone on a date once, so why are you rejecting our second date?
No, that was... When I was at a cafe on the weekend, we coincidentally ran into each other, and you sat with me at the same table without asking me. I don't think we can call that a date.
Oh, how mean. We ran into each other, so we decided to have a cafe date.
No! First of all, I was waiting for someone there that day. You forcefully invited yourself, so I had to cancel my plans with that person.
That means you prioritized me over that person.
No!
I know you have feelings for me. You better give up and accept my love for you.
I have no other choice. I'll tell you something.
Oh, looks like you're finally going out to have dinner with me.
I have a girlfriend.
Huh?
I was waiting for her at the cafe that day to go on a date with her. But if you ran into my girlfriend that day, I knew things would get more complicated. So I texted her and changed our plans for the date. By the way, I went to see her after we said goodbye.
What do you mean? Who the hell is she?
She's no stranger.
Then answer me. What is her final educational background? What is her name? Does her father own a company too?
I can't just tell you someone's private information.
If you don't want to tell me, that means she's just a poor little girl in the lowest part of the social hierarchy.
Why would you think so?
I bet she thinks that dating an ace of the marketing department like you with a bright future would make her rich and proud. I know she has these typical ideas in her mind as a poor girl. You should dump someone like her.
She's not someone like that.
You're being deceived, James. Don't date an impolite, dumb, and impoverished girl like her. I'm a CEO's daughter, and I am clearly a better match for you.
I'm sorry, but I can't see a future with someone who says bad things about her.
Huh?
No matter how many times you ask me on a date or dinner, I will never say yes.
Hey, James.
I have plans to go see her after this, so goodbye.
What are you saying? If you marry me, you're promised the position of CEO. How come you choose that poor girl over me? James! I'm definitely gonna make you break up with the girl. James, can I talk to you for a second?
What is it?
We're gonna make plans for our marriage.
Huh?
First of all, you have to break up with the impoverished girl from the lowest part of the social hierarchy who I don't even know about. As a reward, I'll give you $5 million. How's that? This offer must make you want to date me. There's no way you'll refuse this offer.
No, thank you.
Huh?
Where is the $5 million coming from?
What? My father is gonna pay for it. My father does everything for me whenever I ask. When I asked him that I needed $5 million, he transferred the money to my account in an instant. Someone so grand like him is on my side. If you refuse to date me, a smart person like you must know what would be waiting for you.
Are you threatening me?
Don't make me sound like a bad person. Also, if you marry the CEO's daughter, you're promised with the position of the next CEO. You can succeed in life so easily. There's no better offer for you.
I've heard that the next CEO is already decided.
If I ask him, he'll change his plans. I'm confident that he actually wants my partner to take over his business in the future.
I doubt it. The present CEO can't make the decision alone. Everyone in the company knows who's going to be the next CEO. But if he changes the decision just because he adores his own daughter, that would cause trust issues for the company.
You can just try your best once you become the CEO and get back the trust.
Managing a company is not that easy.
Gosh, just ignore the small details. Today is our first day as a couple with future plans to get married soon. If you say no, I'll ask my father to fire you.
He's not someone who would do something like that.
What?
It's true that he spoils you, his only daughter, as a father, but he's the type to value ability in terms of work without the interference of his personal matters. He decided the next CEO based on his beliefs as well. I think it's best if you don't act recklessly in a way that might affect his business management.
Who do you think you are? You and I are dating. This is decided. I will talk to my dad about our marriage plans. You better break up with your poor girlfriend by the end of today. Hey, James! When I told my father about our marriage, he told me you already had a fiancé. Have you not broken up with that poor little girl yet?
Yes, I'm dating her.
I don't want you to cheat on me.
I'm not cheating on anyone.
Then you broke up with her.
I meant that you and I are not dating.
We promised each other to get married.
You're just making a fuss about it being decided alone. I'm going to marry my girlfriend.
You are so mean. I'll ask my father to fire you. I hope you hit rock bottom in life with your poor little girlfriend. If you had agreed to marry me, you would have been able to become the next CEO. Serves you right.
You don't know who the next CEO is?
Huh? I've decided that you're going to be the next CEO once you marry me, so you know that there's no point in the decision the company made about who to make the next CEO.
No, you can't change the company's decision. Plus, the next CEO is my girlfriend.
Huh? What? What are you saying?
You might not be involved in managing the company, but it's about your own father's company. How about you show some interest as a relative?
Huh? What do you mean?
I just told you.
What about? I'm asking what you meant. There's no way my father would make your poor girlfriend from the lowest part of the social hierarchy the next CEO.
The next CEO is Taylor.
Huh? Taylor? That Taylor?
Yes, your cousin Taylor.
What do you mean? She's only a high school graduate, a poor girl from the lowest part of the social hierarchy. It doesn't make sense for someone like her to be the next CEO.
She has been trying her best since she started working for the company.
What?
She didn't get into the company using connections. She passed the entrance exam herself. She was always in the top 3 employees who got the best results in the marketing department, and she has good reviews from her clients as well. But she never rested on her laurels and continued to gather useful information for her job, researched the latest trends, and came up with innovative projects one after another, and contributed to the company's growth greatly. Her efforts and abilities were recognized, and she was chosen to be the next CEO.
Huh? Wait a minute. Taylor was one of our employees?
Yes.
The embarrassment of the family from the lowest part of the social hierarchy.
The reason she got a job after graduating high school was because it was financially difficult for her family to pay for her university tuition after her father, your uncle, passed away. And because someone needed to support her family financially, I feel proud of her.
You've got quite a taste if you prefer to date poor girls.
Someone like you who's been playing around without getting a job even in your 30s, taking advantage of being born as the CEO's daughter, has no right to tease Taylor's hard work.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are? You were also attracted to her position as the next CEO.
I know Taylor since before she started working for this company.
What?
The woman who I fell in love with ended up being chosen as the next CEO. I know I should continue making an effort to stay worthy as her boyfriend. I know that it's not easy, but I've made my decision to marry her.
What the hell? I'll ask my father to cancel everything.
You don't have to do that.
Huh?
The CEO is here to witness our texts.
What?
The CEO called Taylor and me. He wanted to make sure what was happening after you announced that you're getting married to me.
Wait a minute.
I told him about you hitting on me and showed him all the conversations we had on messages.
My father just texted me. No way. He texted saying that he'll make me work at one of his small companies. He's gonna stop giving me pocket money.
After I told him about everything, he regretted spoiling you too much.
No, I'm the CEO's daughter. Why do I have to get a job?
That isn't a sufficient reason for you to not get a job.
I don't want to.
Nothing will change even if you say that to me.
I don't want this.
The CEO told me that I don't have to deal with you anymore.
Wait.
I'll block you now. The reason why she had such a selfish personality was not just because her father spoiled her, but it's certain that this is going to be a huge problem for her. The CEO regretted many of his decisions, so as he announced, he made her get a job at one of his smaller companies. But it takes time for a spoiled personality to change, so she acted all bossy from her first day at work, saying she was the CEO's daughter. But her father had notified the employees beforehand that they didn't have to go easy on her, so they would act indifferent even if she reminded them that she was the CEO's daughter. They're being very strict with educating the new employee. She's under surveillance, so she can't even try to escape, and it looks like she's struggling to work her job every day. Hey, Irene, can I talk to you for a moment?
Huh? What? You sound excited. What's wrong, William?
There's something I really wanted to tell you. I actually wanted to tell you in person, but I didn't get the chance to. I'm sorry, it's hard to tell you this.
What? What is it? Be clear with your words.
I have a crush on you.
Huh? Seriously?
I fell in love with you at first sight when I saw you at our high school entrance ceremony. I've had a crush on you for 2 years now. So, Irene, can you be my girlfriend?
Huh. Oh my God. Are you confessing to me right now? Is this a confession?
Well, yeah. I'm not rushing you to give me an answer.
Nope, sorry. I can't date you. I'm sorry to dump you so fast. There's no way I'm dating a nerd.
Huh?
I'm sorry if I gave you false hope. We don't talk much anyways. We're in different friend groups. You're a nerd. I can't date someone like you.
Huh? Wait, huh?
And you look kind of poor. I guess you're actually poor.
Huh?
You're using old bags and pencil cases. Your shoes are also old and dirty. The key holder you put on your phone is also worn out and so out of trend. I bet you're from an impoverished family.
I think I'm from a normal family.
Nah, you must be so poor. I only date guys who can pay for me on dates. I don't see poor guys as my potential boyfriends. I really can't. And you're more on the ugly side of the spectrum, but you dare to confess to me. How should I say this? It's like you don't know your position. Try again after you look at your wallet and your reflection in the mirror.
That's mean. You don't have to be so mean.
You're more awful for confessing to me despite being a poor, ugly dude. You think too highly of yourself. Stop misunderstanding.
No way!
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Can I send everyone our conversation? I already took a screenshot and sent it to the group chat.
Huh? Hey!
I'm feeling horrible being confessed by a poor dude like you, so this is your punishment. It's gonna be hell for you at school starting tomorrow. Good luck. Don't you ever come talk to me again. Long time no see, Willie. How's it going?
Huh? Irene?
Yep, long time no see. I was wondering why you didn't come to the class reunion today. That's why I reached out to you. I was always waiting for you.
No, I had plans today and I was busy. I didn't want to meet anyone in particular anyways.
Huh? I wanted to meet you. I wanted to see you, Willie.
Why? There's no reason for you to want to meet me, or was there anything you wanted to talk to me about?
Not really. I just wanted to have a little chat.
I met Sean today at the reunion. You remember him?
Yeah, I meet him quite often.
Sean is a good friend of mine.
He said he bought a mansion half a year ago, and he also said how you took care of him. I wanted to know how, and it turns out he bought a room in the building you owned.
Okay, it's true that Sean asked me for some advice and recommended a mansion, but what's that got to do with you?
I asked Sean for more details, and I got to know that your family is very rich. You have so many mansions and buildings, and I heard you make $300 million just from rent. Why did you act like you were so poor when you were actually so rich? It doesn't make sense. I thought you were poor. You really deceived me.
I never did that. You were the one who believed it. It's my motto that I use and cherish my things for a long time. That's why I use the same thing for a long period of time.
I see. You're a good boy.
If that's it, can I go offline now? I'm too busy to be babbling nonsense with you. Goodbye.
Wait a bit. Hey, why don't you come to the reunion party now?
What?
I want to talk to you face to face. If you can't come to the reunion, let's hang out alone tonight. What do you say?
No, thank you. I'm busy and you sound too suspicious.
What do you mean by suspicious? I used to be your classmate. I'm not suspicious at all.
10 years ago, you dumped me saying I looked poor, and then you sent all your friends a screenshot of our chat when I confessed to you. My old classmate who used to point and laugh at me heard that I was rich and suddenly approached me, calling me by my nickname. You're clearly acting very suspicious.
It's nothing like that. I just realized something. Your parents are also rich, and you own several mansions, right? I heard you make millions annually just from rent. Millions and billions a year. There's no way a normal salaryman our age can make that amount of money a year.
What's your point? I've had enough of this.
What I mean is, I can be your girlfriend now.
Huh?
You confessed to me when we were in high school. I bet you still have feelings for me, so I'll date you.
What are you saying? Me? Still having a crush on you? No way! How many years do you think it's been?
You don't have to hide it. You kept my contacts for more than 10 years. It's pretty obvious. I understand. So, tell me your honest feelings without feeling embarrassed. Tell me that you want to date me.
I already have a fiancé.
Huh?
I have a fiancé who I've been dating for 4 years, so I won't date you.
Huh? What? Fiancé? How come you have a fiancé when you have me?
You don't make any sense. You're just a stranger to me. What are you saying when you're not even my friend?
But you said you had a crush on me. You confessed your feelings for me.
That's more than 10 years ago. I don't like you now. I actually hate you. I've never seen anyone interested in my money so obviously. It's making me very uncomfortable.
Why? You said you fell in love with me at first sight. I bet your fiancé is ugly as well. I'm sure I'm prettier than her. I was the beauty pageant of my university. I'm treated like an idol at the reunion party. I've been asked to join multiple modeling agencies. If you're going to take care of an ugly girl for the rest of your life, how about you do that for me instead? Just break up with her and date me.
What are you saying when you don't know about her at all? She is a wise, wonderful woman with not only a beautiful appearance and heart. A person with such a twisted personality like you? I wouldn't date someone like you even if she was the prettiest person on earth.
What? Hey, what do you mean?
I can't see someone so annoying as you being my potential girlfriend. To be completely honest with you, I dislike you as a human being. I only had your contact because I forgot to delete it. Don't misunderstand, please.
Huh? Misunderstand? Someone like you is dumping me? You can't be serious. You used to be a poor nerd.
I've had enough of this. You're annoying me. Can we end our conversation here? I hate you, and it stresses me out to talk with someone who has a bad personality. I'll block you from my contacts.
Hey, wait, I'm offering to date you.
No matter how many times you say that, I'll always say no. Goodbye. After that, according to Sean, who was at the reunion party, as soon as I blocked her from my contacts, she got furious and started drowning herself in alcohol. In a very drunk state, on her way to the second bar, she suddenly started screaming and suddenly barged into a mansion I wasn't related to at all and caused a whole scene at the entrance. She broke some of the property, so she was taken away by the police soon. Her friends and parents, even her colleagues, were shocked, and she lost everything at once. It's always best to be careful not to be too drunk by alcohol, but also in yourself. In my case, half a year after the reunion party, I got married to my fiancée. My marriage life is going well, and things are going smoothly in life. The key to happiness is not to be so greedy.
Hey, Mia, you got a minute? I have something to announce. Abby? Wow, it's been a while. What kind of announcement? I'm getting married! Oh, that? Oh, congrats. Excuse me? Is something wrong? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that congrats felt incredibly dull. Is that seriously all you've got to say? What else do you expect? I don't know, maybe ask about the guy I'm marrying? You know, like any normal sibling would. I'm not really interested. What is your problem? I said I'm not interested. That's it. Oh, now I get it. You're just jealous, aren't you? Jealous? Totally makes sense. You're still single, probably forever. Didn't graduate high school, hanging out at the bottom of the barrel. And now your younger sister, me, is getting married and has a college degree. It must eat you alive. Right. Don't even try to deny it. You always throw around that fake noble excuse. Oh, I dropped out to support my family so Abby could go to college. Please. That's just a pretty cover for the truth. We both know you just weren't smart enough to finish school. Plain and simple. Even if I said that's not true, you'd just roll your eyes and say I'm pretending, wouldn't you? Exactly. See, you do know how this works. I am actually relieved. That makes this next part a lot easier. What part? About the wedding. Don't come. Excuse me? You heard me. Don't show up to my wedding. Because having a high school dropout for an older sister is embarrassing. Totally bottom tier. I am not introducing you to my fiancé's family. They're all highly educated, professional, respectable people. You don't belong in that picture. You're seriously planning to exclude your own sister? Oh, come on. Don't be so dramatic. You can just conveniently catch a cold that day or something. No one needs to know the real reason. You stay home, stay quiet, and we avoid an awkward situation. So you're not even going to pretend I don't exist? You'll just explain my absence away? I wanted to say I didn't have a sister, believe me. But I figured it might get tricky once family gatherings start happening. You know, someone might ask where the older sister is. So I'm playing it safe, keeping it strategic. Wow, so thoughtful of you. You're welcome. Anyway, once I lock in the wedding date, I'll give you a heads up. Make sure to clear your schedule so you can stay out of sight. And make absolutely sure you don't get caught pretending to be sick. Got it? Yeah, got it. Now, can I go back to work? Work? At this hour? Your job must be a total sweatshop. So sad. I've got a conference call with overseas partners. The time difference means I have to align with their schedule. Pfft, You don't have to keep up this act. We both know high school dropouts don't land jobs that involve international meetings, let alone with overseas companies. Nice try, though. That's adorable. So, is that everything? What? I asked if that's all you wanted to say, because I've really got to go. You can't just ignore my messages like this. I am not done talking to you. Well, I'm done. Enjoy your wedding and your ego trip. Bye. Abby, we need to talk. Why didn't you tell me about the family meeting with your fiancé's side yesterday? Oh, Mom told you, huh? Guess I forgot to tell her to keep it quiet. Oops. Oops. Really? You deliberately kept me out of it. Then you went and told everyone I skipped it because I hate educated people, don't get along with others, and that I resent having a younger sister with a college degree. What kind of twisted lie is that? Well, I mean, come on. Everyone in my fiancé's family has degrees from top universities. I wasn't exactly dying to parade my dropout sister in front of them, you know. So your solution was to lie? To smear me? You built this entire false version of me and then just casually dropped it onto your in-laws' dinner conversation like it was fact? What's the big deal? It's not entirely false, is it? What? I mean, you are a high school dropout, that's a fact. And don't pretend you've never envied me. A degree, a stable future, a fiancé, everything you couldn't get. Envy? Sure, I'd be lying if I said having a degree wouldn't have opened a few more doors, but I made a conscious choice. I chose to start working to support the family. I don't regret that. That's ridiculous. I've heard the snide remarks. I've seen the judgmental looks. It wasn't easy being so young in the workforce, always behind in social status, never quite fitting in. But at the same time, I grew in ways you never did. I've been managing responsibilities, real ones, since you were still figuring out how to cram for midterms. So no, I don't carry any shame about my path. Blah, blah, blah. Spare me the noble sacrifice speech. You sound just like some martyr out of some bad TV drama. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm telling you why your little made-up story at the dinner table crossed a line. You still don't get it, do you? I don't want you involved. You're embarrassing. And your whole I'm proud of my life thing, please. You're still at the bottom of the food chain. Meanwhile, I'm marrying into a family of doctors, lawyers, engineers, people who actually matter. Wow, that's how you see them? As social trophies? Why else would I go to college? To end up like you? You're right about one thing. Lying about me was a strategic move. But pretending I don't exist, you knew that wouldn't hold up. Eventually people talk, someone would have found out. That's why you kept me in your story, even if you twisted the facts to fit your narrative. Like I said, not all twisted. You are the less educated one, and you'll never convince me you're totally fine with that. Every time you see me with someone you couldn't get, it must sting a little. If you believe that, I feel sorry for you. I've built a life I am proud of. I have a job I care about. I support myself without leaning on anyone. I've made hard choices and live with the consequences. That takes strength, not a diploma. God, you just love lecturing people, don't you? You seriously think all that makes up for the fact that you don't even finish high school? I don't need to make up for anything. I'm not trying to compete with you, Abby. You're the only one turning this into a contest. And yet somehow you think you still deserve to show your face at my wedding? My in-laws deserve better than to be introduced to someone like you. What they deserve is honesty. What they're getting is a carefully constructed illusion you're desperate to maintain. You don't want them to meet me because I remind you of everything you're pretending not to be. You're seriously unbelievable. You think being a dropout makes you special? No, but it makes me real. Something your fiancé's family is going to figure out soon enough, whether you like it or not. Whatever. I don't need your approval, and I sure as hell don't need your face ruining my big day. Let's be clear. Whether or not I attend your wedding, you will set a proper meeting between me and your fiancé's family. It's basic respect. Unless you're planning to lie to them for the rest of your life. Ugh, forget it. Once this wedding is over, I'm cutting you off. No more calls, no more family stuff. We're done. If that's what you need to feel in control, then go ahead. Just know this. Your wedding might be a one-day event, but your lies, they'll be sticking around a lot longer. I'll take my chances. Let's see how much realness gets you when everyone else is moving up in life and you're still stuck serving coffee or whatever dead-end job you're hiding behind. It's interesting, Abby. You're terrified of being seen with someone like me, yet so obsessed with making sure I know exactly what you're doing. You're not cutting me off. You're clinging to this superiority fantasy like it's your oxygen. Say whatever makes you feel better, Mia. Just don't forget, you mess with me, and I'll make sure everyone knows just how far you've fallen. Do your worst. I've been through worse things than your tantrums, and unlike you, I have nothing to hide.
Excuse me, Section Chief. I'm sorry to barge in all of a sudden. I'm Carter from the planning department.
Oh, good morning. It's rare to get a message from someone in planning. Is something wrong?
Well, may I ask why you didn't attend your younger sister's wedding today?
What? I don't recall ever discussing my sister's wedding with anyone at the office.
Oh, my apologies. I should have introduced myself more clearly. I'm Abby's fiancé.
You're... what?
Yes. Actually, I just found out today through a mutual friend that you're Abby's sister. Up until now, I simply thought your names were a coincidence. I mean, I did wonder a few times, but everything Abby's ever said about her sister, it was so completely unlike the kind of person you seem to be. So I assumed it was just a case of matching names.
I see.
I apologize for not confirming this sooner. It was careless of me.
You don't have to apologize. The truth is, it's not inaccurate to say that my sister and I aren't exactly on good terms, so please don't blame yourself. Though I have to admit, I'm surprised, too. Of all people, her fiancé.
If you wouldn't mind, could I speak with you a little more? Only if it's not too much trouble.
Speak with me?
Yes. I understand you came into the office today, even though it's a weekend, but over here at the wedding venue, we were told you were out sick. And, well, knowing the kind of person you are, it didn't quite add up. You're always courteous and conscientious, certainly not someone who would skip something important without reason. My parents and I were just talking about it, actually. We feel there might be more to this story than we've been told.
I see.
Would you be willing to explain what really happened?
If I had to sum it up in one sentence, I guess you could say I was disowned by my family.
Disowned?
That's not a metaphor. Abby made it very clear she didn't want me at the wedding. She said my presence would humiliate her. That a woman like me, someone without a degree, someone who entered the workforce early, wasn't fit to be seen by people like your family.
She said that?
She went as far as to fabricate an entirely new version of me. She told everyone I refused to come because I'm bitter and jealous, because I supposedly hate educated people, that I couldn't bear to be around her happiness. That's what she told your family, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I heard, but it felt off. Even before we met today, something about that story didn't sit right with me. Now I understand why.
When you first messaged me just now, I thought it was going to be some workplace-related issue. I never imagined we were connected this way. But I'm glad you came forward. You deserve the truth.
Thank you for your honesty. I know this might be deeply personal, but would you be willing to come to the venue?
The venue?
Yes, I'd like to hear the full story, and frankly, I think my parents should hear it too. They've been asking about you. They're confused, especially since you were originally listed as a family member, then suddenly removed with no explanation.
Abby planned everything that way. She wanted me cut out of the picture, but not so completely that it would raise suspicion. She told me directly, don't show up, don't make a scene, and don't let anyone know you're missing. She wanted me erased, quietly and cleanly.
I'm honestly at a loss for words.
She's your fiancé, Carter. I don't want to cause you unnecessary pain on what should be a joyful day. But she didn't just lie to you. She weaponized the truth and distorted it until it suited her image.
You're not causing any pain. You're shedding light. And if I'm about to join a family based on a foundation of lies, I need to know. I can't go into marriage with blinders on.
You really care about her, don't you?
I did. I thought I knew who she was. I believed she was strong, honest, and capable. But I never imagined she was capable of this. And now I don't know what to think. So please, if you're willing, would you come? Help me understand what's really going on?
I'll come. I'll tell you everything face to face. No more lies.
Thank you. Truly. We'll be waiting for you at the venue.
All right, I'll head over now. Mia, was this your doing? Why aren't you answering? Say something already. What? The groom just told me the wedding is off. He said some vague thing about what he learned from you, and now everything's falling apart. What the hell is going on? Are you seriously that jealous of my happiness that you decided to sabotage my big day?
I already spoke to your sister and apologized to her.
Huh? Who is this?
It's me, your fiancé.
What?
Let's move this conversation to my phone. We need to talk now.
Carter? Why were you with Mia? What the hell were you two doing?
She told me the real reason why she didn't come to the wedding.
She was sick. I told everyone. She had to cancel last minute because she got sick.
She wasn't sick, Abby. She was at work. She was scheduled for a full day of weekend duty.
What? Work? On a Sunday?
Yeah, surprised me too. But it turns out your sister's the head of general affairs at my company.
What?
Yeah, I only found out this morning. I always thought it was just a coincidence that she shared your last name, but today someone connected the dots for me, and I realized I never properly looked into your family.
Wait. She's head of a department? But she's a middle school graduate. That's impossible.
You really believe that someone's education defines their entire future? That's a hell of a narrow view, Abby.
I mean, let's be real. A middle school dropout can't really do anything important. I mean, come on, what could someone like her possibly contribute?
That's where you're wrong. Mia is one of the most capable people in the company. She's earned every professional certification the company requires voluntarily. She's trusted by every department, including the board. Our CEO personally promoted her. Do you understand what that means?
Wait, what? The CEO?
Yep. In fact, Mia is currently dating our CEO.
You've got to be kidding me. There's no way that's true. And even if it is, he is clearly being fooled. She's probably faked her records or something. There's no way someone like her.
Watch it. You've been saying middle school graduate like it's a slur, and frankly, it's disgusting. For the record, the founder of our company, our CEO's father, was a middle school graduate too. Built the company from the ground up. No college, no formal higher education.
You're joking.
I'm not. Oh, and by the way, my older brother is a middle school grad too.
Wait, what? You said your brother was in upper management?
He is. He's a regional manager for a nationwide franchise chain. Been in the role for years. He's respected, trusted, and successful.
But that's not possible. How can someone with no degree rise that high?
Are you hearing yourself? Do you think there's some law that says only people with degrees can succeed?
Well, no, but...
But what? You talk like anyone without a university diploma is trash, like they don't deserve to succeed. That mindset is the reason I can't go through with this wedding.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I can't marry someone who judges people by their academic background. Someone who sees middle school graduate and instantly thinks bottom of society. Someone who looked at her own sister and decided she wasn't good enough to even attend the wedding.
But she is bottom tier. She's been stuck doing grunt work since she was a teenager.
That grunt work is what kept your family afloat. Did you even know? Your sister was set to attend one of the top high schools in the state. She was smart, ambitious, and determined. But just before graduation, your dad's business collapsed, your mom's health worsened, and she could barely manage a part-time job, so Mia gave up everything. Her education, her future, her personal dreams, she let all of it go so she could start working and support you all. Sound familiar? Because that's exactly what my brother did for me. He took a job right out of middle school so that I could go to college, so I could chase my dreams while he held the line. And I will never look down on him for that. I'm proud of him, just like you should be proud of Mia.
I didn't know all that.
You didn't care to know. You were too busy building up this fake version of yourself to impress everyone, and in the process you steamrolled over the one person who deserved better. You cut her out of your life like she was some inconvenient stain on your perfect image.
I was just trying to protect myself.
From what? The shame of having a selfless, loyal, hardworking sister? The shame of being loved by someone who sacrificed everything for you?
You don't understand. I didn't want people whispering about her in the crowd. I didn't want them judging me because of her.
So you judged her first. You tried to erase her, slander her, and make her seem like a bitter, jealous outcast. You wanted to succeed alone. Well, guess what? You've got your wish now.
You're breaking up with me?
I already told you this wedding is off. I'm calling it here and now.
No, you can't. Not over this.
Not over this? Abby, if this is how you treat your own family, what kind of partner do you think you'll be? What happens when my brother comes around? Or my mom, who didn't go to college either? Will you insult them behind their backs too?
I wouldn't.
I don't believe you. And frankly, I'm not willing to take that chance.
Please don't do this.
I've already made the announcement to the venue. I'll be heading back in now to formally apologize to the guests for canceling.
Wait, Carter, please.
Also, I'll be contacting a lawyer about the aftermath. I suggest you do the same. There are financial details to settle.
Wait, please, just give me a chance to explain.
No. Goodbye, Abby.
And so, my younger sister's engagement came to an abrupt and messy end after her true nature was exposed. The wedding was officially called off, and since they hadn't registered the marriage yet, Carter, her would-be groom, thankfully escaped without any legal or financial burdens tied to a divorce. Honestly, that was probably the only good thing to come out of the whole ordeal. Not long after, a hefty invoice arrived for the canceled wedding expenses, venue fees, deposits, catering, all non-refundable. My sister, now facing the consequences of her actions, had no choice but to begin paying it off in installments from her modest salary. She had invited several of her coworkers to the wedding, and once word spread about what really happened, her reputation at the office was completely destroyed. Apparently, she had already been struggling at work and was seen as an underperformer, so this scandal just sealed her fate. She ended up resigning shortly afterward, unable to bear the humiliation. Our parents were absolutely livid to have remained that way. They outright refused to let her move back home. As a result, she's now living alone in a cheap, run-down apartment, scraping by on daily temp jobs just to cover her rent and keep up with the repayment demands. From what I hear, she's barely making ends meet, and the stress is starting to show. In the end, she's learning the hard way that actions have consequences, and there's no shortcut to escaping the mess she created. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Brenda, dinner's ready. You're still not home? Don't tell me. Is Sam with you again?
Oh, it's you. What's for dinner?
Seafood curry.
Wait, what? Curry?
Yeah, I even made a Caesar salad on the side. Your favorite. Thought I'd do something nice.
Curry for dinner? Are you serious right now? That's the best you could come up with? I don't want some lazy, half-hearted dish like that.
Hey, hold on. I already finished making it. Kylie and I have been sitting here waiting for you and Sam to come back so we could eat together.
Well, don't wait for me. I don't want it.
What?
If it's seafood, I'd rather have sushi. There's a fancy sushi place nearby, so Sam and I are going to eat there instead.
But I worked hard on this. It's not like I just threw something together. I tried to make something that everyone would enjoy.
A seafood curry? That's what you call effort? Honestly, it's garbage. Total laziness. Like yesterday, grilled fish. The day before, stir-fried vegetables. Are you trying to bore us all to death?
I'm trying to cook healthy, balanced meals and stuff that's doable on weekdays.
Yeah, but where's the style? Where's the sense of taste? You ever heard of a little thing called presentation? Flair?
What do you want me to make then?
Let's see, maybe some nice spare ribs? Beef tongue stewed in red wine? Now that sounds like dinner. Or how about a perfectly cooked roast beef with a homemade horseradish sauce?
Those take forever to prepare, and they're not exactly everyday meals.
And yet somehow it's too much for you, huh? That's exactly the kind of thing you should be cooking if you want to be worth anything. But you can't even manage that. Just lazy junk, night after night. Honestly, you're useless in the kitchen. No, wait, you're useless in general.
Brenda, I'm standing here in the kitchen, dinner on the table, and you're calling it junk after everything?
Yeah, you can eat that bland mess if you want, but I'm going to enjoy something real with Sam. We'll have sushi, and I won't be back early.
You're just walking out after saying all that?
That's right. Bye now.
Kylie, you got a minute?
Oh, hey, Dad. You just got back? Long day?
Yeah, thanks. I was wondering if I could ask you a favor on your way home.
Sure. What do you need me to pick up?
Wine for cooking, cabbage, carrots. Now that I say it out loud, that's a lot of heavy stuff, huh?
Hey, no problem. I bike to school, remember? This is nothing. Oh, and aren't we almost out of laundry detergent, too?
You're right. Totally forgot about that.
I'll grab it. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. I appreciate it, really. Hey, Kylie? Thanks for everything. I mean it.
Whoa. What's with the sudden gratitude?
It's just, with your mom and Sam acting the way they are lately, even when things feel pretty hopeless around here, you've always stuck by me. Having someone in this house who's actually on my side, it means more than I can say.
Oh, come on, Dad. You've always been the one holding everything together. It's not your fault that Mom and Sam don't see that. They're just too wrapped up in themselves to notice.
Kylie.
Seriously, you're amazing. You worked your way up to become the CEO of a major company, and then you come home and still handle all the cooking, cleaning, errands, everything. Meanwhile, Mom's technically a stay-at-home wife and spends most of her time shopping or going out with friends. If anyone's perspective is warped, it's theirs, not yours.
You really think that?
Of course I do. And listen, Dad, you don't have to keep putting up with this, okay?
What do you mean?
Sam's planning to move out once she graduates high school. She's aiming for some private college in Detroit.
A college?
Yeah, it's one of those no effort needed, write your name and you're in type places. And she's counting on you to pay for the apartment, tuition, living expenses, everything.
That's what she's thinking even after everything? She's already at a pricey private high school, barely scraping by. She's come close to flunking out more than once.
Her grades are near the bottom of the class, too. She's got no real interest in studying. Honestly, I think she's only going to college so she doesn't have to work.
So she just wants to coast by.
Exactly. And, Dad, I'm going to say it again. You don't have to keep sacrificing everything for them. You've done more than enough. At this point, you need to think about what you want. Especially when it comes to Sam's future, this is the breaking point. It's time for a serious reset.
I always thought I'd hold out, at least until you were out of the house. I didn't want to shake up your life.
No, that's too late. Mom's already set the tone for how this house runs, and Sam is clearly following in her footsteps. We've already crossed the line.
You're right. You saying that? It gives me a lot to think about. Maybe it's time I seriously reevaluated everything.
Whatever you decide, Dad, I've got your back. Always.
Thank you. Really.
Hey, listen, about Sam's future plans, I heard you refused to support her going to a private university in Detroit? And on top of that, you won't even let her live on her own? What kind of father crushes his own daughter's dreams like that?
She wants to go to college with no purpose, no ambition, and then she expects me to send her $2,000 a month just so she can drift through life without learning a damn thing? That kind of entitled mindset doesn't lead to any meaningful future.
Oh, relax. That's why I've decided I'll be moving nearby to look after her.
What?
Exactly what I said. So while you're at it, I'll need $2,000 a month too. Fair's fair, right?
You're asking me to send $4,000 every month for both you and Sam?
That's right. You're not exactly good for much else, so this is the least you can do. You're my husband and her father. This is your responsibility.
And what about Kylie? She's also my daughter.
Huh?
You think Kylie doesn't have dreams too? She'll want to go to university eventually.
And Sam's older, isn't she? That makes her the priority. Besides, Kylie's a lost cause, always siding with you for no reason. It's pathetic. She doesn't need college. A high school diploma is more than enough for her.
So you're saying Sam deserves everything, and Kylie, who's actually responsible and supportive, deserves nothing?
Don't twist my words. It's simple. Sam deserves investment. Kylie, not so much.
Unbelievable. Let me think about this.
There's nothing to think about. You're the breadwinner, aren't you? You will provide.
We're talking about $4,000 a month here. You've never worked a job in your life, so maybe you don't realize, but that's not small change. You should at least try to understand what you're asking for.
Oh, please. Knowing you, it's probably not even that hard. If your salary can't handle it, then start a side job or something. Chop chop, let's get that hustle going.
You're unbelievable. You treat financial support like it's some automatic entitlement. Have you forgotten how hard it is to earn every dollar? Do you even care that you're asking me to burn myself out while you and Sam live off the results?
Well, if it helps Sam live comfortably and lets me stay close to her, I don't see a problem. That's what fathers and husbands are for, isn't it?
No, they're not for being used like cash dispensers while being insulted at home.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. It's just money. Stop acting like a martyr and do your job.
This isn't just about money. It's about priorities, fairness, and basic respect. And right now, none of that exists in this family.
Ugh, enough with your lectures. Just let me know when the money's ready.
We'll see. Because if this is the future you're building with Sam, I'm not sure I want any part in funding it.
Hey, it's been 3 months now, you know.
3 months since what?
Don't play dumb. You said you were going to start a side job, and we really should start looking for an apartment in Detroit soon. Oh, and the lease needs to be under your name, by the way.
Why me?
Oh, isn't it obvious? You're the one paying the rent.
I never agreed to let you and Sam live together in Detroit.
What?
I never gave my blessing for her to go to university either.
What are you talking about? A father is supposed to support his daughter's dreams. And of course he's supposed to take care of his wife's wishes too.
Daughter? Wife?
Look, enough with the games. Just get moving and start making money already.
No, I'm done. I'm quitting.
What?
I'm done being your husband, and I'm done pretending to be Sam's father.
What? Wait, what the hell are you saying?
I'm divorcing you.
You're kidding.
And from now on, I only have one daughter, Kylie.
You have completely lost it. Where is this coming from?
You already know exactly where this is coming from, so don't act like you're surprised.
What the hell are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing, I'm stating a fact. I'm not Sam's real father, and we both know it. Back then, you cheated. You got pregnant. And somehow it became my responsibility to take care of the child born from your betrayal. We took Sam in only because your parents, may they rest in peace, begged me. And I agreed not because I forgave you, but because I was cornered. Because of the shame, the guilt, the weight of everything falling apart.
I thought you forgave me.
I never forgave you. I endured, that's all. And you took that endurance as permission to trample over me for more than a decade. You thought silence means consent. You used that silence to justify every insult, every demand, every time you treated me like a wallet and not a person.
Wait, please, let's just talk about this.
There's nothing left to talk about. I did my part. I carried this farce of a family on my back for years. I've fulfilled every obligation I possibly could. Now I'm stepping out. I'm leaving this twisted little fantasy you built, and I'm taking Kylie with me.
No, you can't. Please, wait. What am I supposed to do now? And Sam, what happens to her?
That's no longer my concern. You've made it clear for years that she's your priority, so go take care of her on your own.
You're really serious about this? You're just going to throw everything away?
I'm not throwing anything away. You did that a long time ago. I'm just finally walking away from the wreckage.
Wait, just give me a chance to fix this. Please, don't do this so suddenly.
You'll hear from my lawyer. Any further communication will go through them.
Lawyer? You're going to get lawyers involved?
Yes, because you've crossed every line.
Wait, what did you mean earlier? You said Kylie had something she wanted to say?
Yeah, she's been holding back for long enough. Now it's her turn.
Mom? Kylie, wait. Your father's been saying all kinds of crazy things, but you're on my side, right? You're my daughter. Excuse me? You're seriously asking that now? After everything? I've made my choice. I'm going with Dad. What are you saying? You're my daughter? I'm also his daughter. And I'm done pretending that means less than what you think it does. But I raised you. Did you? Because I don't really remember you raising me at all. Kylie! No, really, let's be honest here. You were never really a mother. You were just the woman who lived in the same house and complained a lot. You only noticed me when I was useful or when I didn't inconvenience you. And whenever I supported Dad, you turned it into some kind of betrayal. That's not true. Isn't it? You always said Dad didn't make enough money. You mocked him for it constantly. But did you ever stop to consider that, by comparison, he actually earns more than a lot of men his age? What are you talking about? I looked it up. He's considered high income, not just above average, high. Then why did it feel like we were just barely scraping by? Because you and Sam were burning through money like it was air. What? Every time one of you wanted something, you got it. Every time there was a new brand, a new phone, a new trend, boom, you bought it. You treated his salary like your personal piggy bank. You made it impossible for him to save, to relax, to breathe. Are you saying this is all our fault? Yes, exactly that. I don't believe this. If we'd all worked together like a real family, we could have taken trips abroad once a year. We could have saved for college. We could have had a better life. But instead, all the money just vanished every month on junk, on vanity, on Sam's whims, on your shopping sprees. And he was just expected to keep up with it like a machine. You're twisting this. No. You're just finally being forced to look at the truth. And that's why I'm going with Dad. Actually, correction. I already went with him. What? Still haven't noticed? You didn't even realize it, did you? All our stuff, mine and Dad's, it's gone. What? While you were busy dreaming about living it up in Detroit with Sam, we packed up and left. Where? Where did you go? Dad got a promotion, a big one. He was transferred to a new position, somewhere that actually appreciates what he brings to the table. And I transferred schools. I'm in a new high school now. No, you're lying. When? How? We did it quietly. Because if we told you, you'd just explode. You'd scream and cry and play the victim, like always. You planned this? You left me? We're not abandoning you. We're just no longer going to let you hold us hostage. You spent years turning this family into your own personal throne. You sat on it like a queen and crushed everyone beneath you. So now we're free. But what about Sam? What about me? That's for the two of you to figure out. You make the rules. You chose your favorites. You decided Dad was just a provider and I was just an accessory. Now you can live with the consequences. You're really going to walk away? Just like that? It's not just like that. It's after years of silence. Years of watching you belittle someone I admired. Years of being invisible unless you wanted something. I watched Dad suffer in silence. I watched him break down when no one was looking. I watched him clean up everyone's messes day after day while you pretended it was normal. And even then, he stayed. He stayed for me. Now it's my turn to stand by him. Kylie, please, you don't know what this feels like. Goodbye, Mom.
And so, I made the decision to take only my younger daughter, Kylie, with me and move into an apartment closer to my new job assignment. It was a clean break, one I felt was necessary for her sake and mine. The move gave us both a fresh start. Kylie now attends a new high school near our apartment, and she seems genuinely happy. I see her laugh more. She's opening up again. It's a calm, quiet life, just the two of us. And after everything we've been through, I couldn't ask for more. As for the house we used to live in, it was a rental. Through my lawyer, I informed my now ex-wife and eldest daughter that they would need to vacate the premises before the lease renewal date, which was coming up in 3 months. I didn't speak to them directly. Too much had been said, too much broken beyond repair. The message was delivered formally, without emotion, just like the rest of the divorce process that followed not long after. The divorce was finalized shortly thereafter. I extended one final kindness. I agreed to pay for my eldest daughter's high school tuition until she graduated. I thought it was the least I could do as her father, despite everything. But instead of appreciating it, she blew through the entire amount on frivolous things, clothes, outings, and other meaningless distractions. Not a cent went toward her education. By the time the money ran out, my ex-wife had just started working part-time, earning barely enough to cover basic living expenses. Without anyone to pick up the financial slack, they couldn't keep up with school fees. My eldest daughter ended up dropping out of high school altogether. Any dreams of college or a future beyond that? Completely gone. Now she spends her days doing nothing, having fallen into the life of a shut-in. From what I hear, they've moved into a run-down apartment, and the two of them are constantly at each other's throats. The arguments never stop. Mother and daughter both frustrated, bitter, and blaming the world and each other for the mess they're in. Meanwhile, Kylie and I continue to build a new life, one free from chaos and regret. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.